This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never.
So, passengers on a Spirit Airlines plane saw a rat above an overhead bin on a flight from Dallas to L.A.
Well, that was a support rat.
It was not a support rat, PC-2.
Oh, no.
Passengers dubbed it Super Rat. Here is a passenger documenting it.
That's funny. I heard you.
The Super Rat.
Super rat.
My God, these rats on the planes. What is going on? We've had a few different stories about rats on planes lately. I freaking out about it, but whatever.
Have you ever flown on Spirit?
I have not flown on Spirit.
I haven't either. Is it as bad as everybody says it is?
The reason why I haven't flown on Spirit is because I'm scared of the delays.
Yes, you're always on standby or whatever. You're always, you can always be kicked off and sitting on your ass all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
But it's cheap, but that's the price. That's the gamble you take.
Right. Yeah, you got to weigh out what your time is.
We're going to
worth.
Vegas, dude. When are we leaving? Don't know.
Right.
It's a crapshoot.
Yeah. You're scheduled for this time, but
because the reviews I've read, we've looked at it, never flown on it. The reviews are not good on Spirit.
Yeah.
Reviews are not good.
Yeah, I'll pay a little more to know that I'm more than likely leaving on time.
We flew. We were just in Colorado last weekend, and I got to tell you, we flew. What did I fly on?
I don't know.
Delta?
I do.
No, we were on United.
Do American usually.
And I got to tell you, we were on a brand new plane.
Yeah.
I could tell it was brand new. I mean, it smells new.
Don't smell new.
Jesus. I have to tell you, they are quiet. I was so impressed. Yeah, we were delayed. The sensor went off. We were delayed a little bit, but whatever, it is what it is. I'd rather fly on a... That's different than getting canceled just because the airline's an idiot. That's different to me. But we didn't mind. But I'll tell you, it was worth it because the plane was new. It was quieter.
Yeah.
And I think the seats looked thinner, but yet they felt more comfortable.
Space age technology.
And then what they're doing is, and this is probably more of a mainstream airline than the Spirit, but every seat, even on this cheaper flight, and on a smaller-ish plane, everything had a screen in the back of the seat, which makes the flight go by twice as fast.
Yeah.
If you don't, play games and watch a movie. And I watched the movie, and it was like we were there. It's pretty cool.
It's true.
So these new planes are definitely worth paying a little bit more for, I would say, in my opinion.
As long as the door plug stays.
Yeah, the door plug. Ours came off as well. We dove under the seats and strapped ourselves in, and
it was held on by a bungee cord.
We held on by a bungee cord. No, it was a great experience. To me, it's worth doing a Delta or United, or would you say an American? Yeah. At least you know. To me, it's
leaving.
They put the money back into me.
Right. Same. Yes. Thank you.
But hang on a minute. Let me take a call.
Is it a pilot?
Oh, are you a pilot? You a pilot?
Very quiet plane.
See,
I'm not a pilot. Hey, good morning.
Hey, buddy.
Good morning.
What do you want?
So the best. What do I want?
Oh no.
The best flights that have the screens on the back are when you get sat next to somebody that doesn't turn your screen on or their screen on a Saturday afternoon. Then you just ask them, "Hey, can you turn your screen on? That way I can multi-watch some college football games." Epic.
Well, actually, if you fly Spirit and get canceled in Vegas, that's not a bad thing. Actually, that's okay. So one more night, we'll go to the Luxor, spend $59.
Yeah, but Spirit doesn't have the screens on the back.
No, they don't. That's the no frill. That's
the Delta and the United.
Yeah.
Flights like that.
And I will tell you, we flew. I think we flew Frontier, but I'll tell you, they will jam you on baggage fees, dude. They will bust your ass on baggage fees. So that you got that going for you too. So look out. They're coming to get you, man. Well, I thought we were going to talk to each
He's
other.
not your friend.
God. Hello?
So, do we now need to have snakes on planes to take care of the rat problem?
Dude, see, this is how we get snakes on the planes, dude.
See? Yes. Absolutely.
It was a peek into the future.
It was.
Listen,
Indeed.
you paid $39. What's a rat here or there? Calm down, everybody.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'll take it. I'll take a little wildlife for a $39 flight.
It is true. You can get $40 flights at Spirit Airlines. It's wild.
You may
Yeah,
not.
but-
It may take you a week to get there, but damn it!
No.
Bring your own snake.
You know, I've never seen the Newark Airport. I'd love to spend a week there. It sounds like fun.
Oh, no.
I'd love to go there.
Bad.
All right, man. Thanks.
Have a good day.
You too.
Flying. Isn't it amazing how one great flight makes you love an airline and one bad experience makes you want to go on 50,000 watts and crucify it?
Yeah.
But I will. I'll happily pay a little bit more and know what I'm getting. Like anything in life, I don't know. Security is reliability. You want to just get there, right?
Yeah.
You just want to get your ass there and start the party.
Yeah, nobody likes waiting in an airport. Staying on the rat tip, Chicago is number 1 for rattiest cities in America.
You know what's weird? I've never seen a rat in Chicago.
Yeah.
And
Chicago, LA, New York, San Francisco, DC.
no kidding.
Yeah, top 5. There you go.
Like what? Does somebody count the rats or what? How do they do that?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, they go out. They have a little census taker that visits the rat
Excuse
homes.
me, are you in from out of town? I'm in from Rockford. Just visiting. I have never seen a rat. And, you know, we're actually in Chicago more than I think about, but I don't know. Am I in the wrong part of town?
Yeah.
I suppose. Well, how do you,
Well,
how do like when you're on the river having dinner or something, how do they keep the rats from running around?
I don't know.
What do they?
I don't know.
Do they not come out in the daylight? What? How does that
They're
work?
probably underground.
Yeah, they got to be in the sewer, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
You think around the river there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how rats work.
I always thought it would have been New York. As
Did
number one.
did we see a rat in New York?
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's so much. The villages are so full of food and.
We saw one that ran through Pink's when we were on the air.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
What am I talking about?
Mm-hmm.
We were doing a show and a rat. I remember Sharon Bear squealing.
Was that in the room or in the restaurant?
That was in my room
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah.
But then I do remember a rat running through Pink's.
Mm-hmm.
God, and that's perfect. I mean, what other a place called Pink's? Hey, don't panic. That's Fred. He gets a
He's
snack.
a regular here.
He's a regular. He gets a snack. He's on
Goddamn.
Pink's. Is that still there?
No.
No kidding.
It is closed.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, was a place we danced on the bar. Was the name of that place?
Coyote Ugly.
That went away too. Pink's Cantina. They were all about like tacos and stuff. Where we did our morning show.
I'm pretty sure.
Pink's Cantina, if that's the same thing.
Isn't it closed? Oh, maybe it's not closed.
Yeah, it looks different. Because that was a dive.
Yeah, I don't think this is the same one.
That was
I
the
think
Eve
Pink's
to
Cantina is
Adam
different.
guys. That was his brother, Taki's brother.
Yeah.
What an experience.
Yeah, it is closed.
Ah.
I knew it. That other Pink's Cantina is different.
Do big cities do anything to control rats?
They try. I
I
don't.
mean, they zap them, poison, they rat traps.
Let's see. Big cities primarily control rat populations by removing food sources through proper trash disposal, sealing food properly, eliminating entry points in buildings, maintaining clean yards, removing water sources, and utilizing traps strategically placed in areas where rats are known to frequent. often with a focus on food-focused approach to reduce their access to available food.
There you go.
Garbage management is key.
Have they ever thought about releasing coyotes in the city? Trying that once.
You might be onto something, John.
Look at the pretty squirrel.
Gosh dang.
Somebody from out of town. Those squirrels are so pretty. Give it a Dorito.
Yeah, man, you're a problem solver over there.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Hello? Ever see a rat in Chicago?
No, it's been my experience that they're giving them birth control over there. That's what I heard.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's hard to get those little condoms on them, but by God, it's working.
Leave me alone. Hi, how's it going?
Johnny D, good morning. Hey, I've seen rats when I was taking a leak down an alley in the city of Chicago.
Oh, no.
If
Oh,
the
yeah.
garbage can lids
Yeah,
are a little
yeah.
bit open,
Right.
those rats will crawl up them dumpsters for sure.
No kidding.
Oof.
Hey,
Yeah.
man, I got a 13-and-a-half-hour flight to Japan coming up November 2nd. Looking forward to it.
Who are you?
Sushi pig.
Who are you? What? What'd you call me?
No,
What? What airline are you on?
I'm using a United ANA, all Nippon Airway. Kind of.
Is that what I think? Is that what I think?
Call it
Is that what you-
Nippon.
Well, better than nip off because that's awkward at 30,000 feet. Who?
Hey, maybe there'll be some cold nips on that.
Are you in the cheap seats for 13 hours? How do you deal with that?
No, I picked the seat all the way in the back by the Johns. The
Oh, there you
seats
go.
are comfortable. It's 5 seats wide in the middle,
Wow.
3 on each side.
Wow.
And on the flight back, I was able to stretch out across the 5 seats. No one was on the flight back in 2019.
Are they generally full? Where are you out of? Chicago?
I am going to fly out of Chicago, land in Tokyo, hop on the bullet train, 170 miles an hour to Kyoto, where my work is.
What's your work? Are you a seismologist?
Scientific equipment.
Dude.
So I repair laboratory
I
equipment.
effing called it, dude. I'm like the radio psychic.
Close enough.
Well, you said Kyoto. I mean, that's a great place. That's where Cheap Trick play.
Seismologist.
No, I'm just kidding. That was
scientist.
Budokan.
We purposely did not bomb that city because of all the temples and religious
Yeah,
stuff.
I know. That's true. It's
Yeah.
true. It's true. So
It is cool to go to.
So you repair stuff because of earthquakes and volcanoes and what? What's your equipment do?
I'm going over to a clinical research place in Madison, right next to Fort Tria, where they do testing on animals, make sure the animals can be cured for cancer, and then your pets get treated better that way. I go to UW-Madison a lot for work and other scientific pharmaceutical places that just want to make sure they're making stuff right.
Okay, that's cool. And then
Awesome.
what does your equipment in Japan do, though? What are you looking at? What's it register?
We make all sorts of equipment. We make aircraft equipment. We make medical devices. And we'll say HPLC is a short term for liquid chromatograph. It's used to test stuff to make sure you're making your product right or at the right concentrations, doesn't have contaminants. Hey, we use our stuff to analyze weed, too. So you could tell the potency of the Workman's Relief stuff to see if it's the right concentration. All good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Gosh, you do a lot of stuff.
How much boozing do you do on a 13-hour flight?
I do boozing every day because sometimes the customers stress you out and you got to relieve yourself that way. But
I think
I'll be doing a lot of boozing on the way over there.
Yeah, I think in
But
13 hours I could get drunk, sober up, and then tie one on again.
You betcha.
Which would be
And then
weird.
walk around the city and hit the whiskey bars in Kyoto.
Man, that's awesome.
That sounds so cool, dude. Well, good for you.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Hey, you guys keep rocking. Thank you. You crack me up all the time. Long-time listener. I'll bring you some Bourbon County Stout. I got a 2016, 2017, all the way to 2024, a bunch of varieties. I'll drop some off. You guys enjoy.
Oh, man, that's
Thanks, man.
very kind of you.
I appreciate
Well,
you.
have a safe
Give
flight.
when you get back, give me a whiskey report. I've only had that Santori. I know most people have that. It's kind of the name brand for whiskey over there. But I'd love a report when you get back from the whiskey bars.
You betcha.
All right, man.
Sounds good.
Thanks, buddy.
Awesome.
Rock
Thanks
on.
for the call, man.
Would you like a Hibiki or a
That was an awesome call.
Man, what a cool life.
Yeah.
That's fun.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Workman's relief for whatever the job throws at you. Like THC products derived from legal hemp to help you relax after a long day or just chill over the weekend. No need to drive out of state to get your THC products. Order yours at workmansrelief.com.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Part of my tough stance on immigration, Taco Tuesdays will be changed to Pizza Thursday.
Hey!
I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and anchovy. I like pizza with salami, eggs and cheese and oregano. I like pizza with tomato. I like pizza. We like pizza. We like pizza in the morning. We like pizza every day. We like pizza in the evening. We like pizza anyway. I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and anchovy. I like pizza with salami, eggs and cheese and oregano. I like pizza with tomato.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
How are we on this beautiful Pizza Thursday? You know how your Google Photos will it'll make memory little montages for you? Does your Google Photos do that for you?
I guess.
My Google Photos created a memory montage of all the pizzas I've had. And it was pretty glorious. It shared it with me yesterday, and then I shared the memory with Lance and JFK, and they were like, "God damn, it's glorious!" And I was like, "Yeah, I knew you two would understand."
That's cool.
I thought that was pretty special. It was funny.
Like a yearbook of pizza.
It was too. I know. And then Johanna was like, "Hey, the one from March looks like it's at Mount Vernon." And I was like,
yeah.
I was like, that's kind of funny. Identify where that pizza's from.
Remember Mount Vernon? We had our tops off. Deep dish. Anyway, those look like my tits. Oh, very nice.
Yeah. Oh, memories. Okay, so here we go. Now this is, I'm just throwing this out there. This is nowhere near us. This is in LA. But what a cool idea. This is an Arby's inspired pizza slice.
Oh.
Yeah. Now you're a big fan of Arby's.
I do like that roast beef.
Yeah.
That horsey sauce is
I was just
heaven.
going to say, I know how you are with the horsey sauce.
Heaven sent.
Now that could be a homemade pizza that you guys could whip up.
Horsey sauce pizza?
Out in Windsor. Well, you could use the horsey sauce instead of a red sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the red sauce, yeah, that's a tangy hot mess. Just give me that horsey sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So Arby's makes a pizza?
Well, no. So this is Arby's inspired
okay.
pizza.
All right. Got it.
Yeah. So it's and this is in LA. Like I said, it's nowhere near us. I just thought we could use it as a little inspo.
Yeah.
But this is it's a pop-up drive-through pizza place. And they are doing a pop-up, and it's at a shuttered Arby's. So that's kind of why they're using it as an inspo for Arby's inspired pizza slice. And it looks pretty tasty. They have the cheese sauce on top.
Roast
so
beef.
that's why I think dude.
My triglycerides are scared blankless right now.
Yeah.
Looking at that.
So I think the horsey sauce is the base sauce because they got the cheese drizzled on top.
Yeah, it does look like it. And then cheddar on top. Mm-hmm. That looks like a giant sandwich without the buns.
Yeah, it looks like an open face kind of sandwich deal.
Yeah. Love it,
But
though.
I bet you the crust is crispy. It's a thin crust, it looks like.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're going to have to sort out how you can get crust and all that roast beef in your mouth at the same time.
Yeah.
But that's a problem I've had since I was junior in high school.
Man, give me that roast beef out of the bun, if you know what I'm saying.
I know.
All right. In other pizza news, more close to home here. Toppers. When was the last time you had Toppers? It's been a minute for me.
It has.
They have unveiled.
I like it, though.
Which, did you know that they're based in Whitewater?
I did not know that.
Now you knew. Whitewater, Wisconsin-based chain debuted a new menu item back on October 7th. We missed this. But they have a pan pizza. I did not know that. That was not a part of their menu. But the pan pizza has been, I feel like, making a comeback in people's hearts, dude. Pan pizza has a thicker crust, toppers, regular options, crispy edges wrapped in caramelized cheese. Oh, snap.
Ooh.
And you can get a medium pan pizza with one topping for just $9.99.
Yeah.
That's a good deal. Toppers does have pretty cool, unique, different toppings. If you've never done Toppers, I do highly recommend it. You might want to try one of their already established pizzas that they have. They have kind of, here, let's just go to the Toppers menu. Hold on here. You can always, of course, like customize your own. So like here they have a pickle pizza.
Pickle.
Yeah, which is pretty rad. They have a tater tot pizza, the loaded tatza, smoky barbecue, Maui topper, mac and cheese, veggie classic. They have so. Give one of those a try. Carry out. It says Toppers pan pizza is only available for carry out.
There was Toppers out here on Mineral Point Road, out by the Men's Warehouse, next to the Firehouse Subs.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's still there. Boy, God, I haven't had Toppers in a while.
There's one on East Wash too. I know.
I've had it. It was good.
Oh yeah.
We've had it at I think in a sound lounge actually.
Yeah, totally. I know
really good.
When they first came into Madison, they did like an advertising blitz with us. So yeah, very tasty. There's just not one in our hood, so I never really.
That's the key right there.
You know,
that's the key. I mean, yeah. I mean, advertising works. I mean, hey, cheap plug.
Radio gets results.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now we're gonna head into some controversy here. This is in D.C. Now, pizza joint out there. It's called And Pizza. It's got the ampersand. And Pizza. They had a dessert. It was called the Marion Berry dessert. Over the former D.C. mayor Marion. Yeah.
I prefer the Marion Cunningham, but that's a whole different pie.
You need to pay attention for this story, okay?
All right, ready.
Local pizza chain And Pizza is facing heavy backlash and calls for a boycott after introducing new sugar-dusted Marion Berry pizza knots with a marketing campaign referencing former D.C. Mayor Marion Berry's drug arrest for possession of crack cocaine. And Pizza announced the new icing drizzled dessert yesterday with a press release reading, And Pizza cracks open a new threshold for dessert with not so good it's likely a felony.
That's funny.
The limited edition menu item was described as having enough powdered sugar to force the DEA to look twice.
Wow.
Promotional images further depicted powdered sugar like cocaine wrapped in little baggies and piled on a mirror with a sign that said, "Our classic knots got a bump." Dude.
Wow. Wow.
Then it said, "These knots will blow you away." It's clearly referencing drugs.
I went to the pizza place, but I was set up. The government set me up. I didn't mean to buy that pizza. I just wanted a veggie pizza.
Now, Marion Berry's wife is calling it racist. I don't know that I would go that far. It is making fun of Marion Berry getting busted for crack, which, The government did create crack and dispersed it in black neighborhoods. I will give you that. Doesn't make it racist to make the Marionberry dessert and make Coke jokes. This feels more like a Coke joke than a crack joke.
Yeah.
It's disrespectful. Sure. I don't know.
Was he not? He wasn't a great guy, was he? I'm trying to. God, it's been so long.
It's been so long.
Thought about that dude in
That's
forever.
also where
When
I'm
was this, in the 90s? Early 90s?
There's been a lot of time that's gone by.
Yeah. People love him. I mean, they loved him there. I mean, in Washington. But holy cow! I thought he was. Who was he mean to? Asians or something? I mean, there was a lot of controversy with him. He was like not a cool dude. But again, I'd have to look it up. It's been so long.
He died a long time. He died 10 years ago, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, he's dead.
So, I mean, I suppose it is disrespectful, but that's also like time plus tragedy.
Didn't the person that gave him the crack, was it a hooker or a prostitute that brought it to the room? I mean, the whole thing was just by his own undoing.
Right.
Yeah.
And Pizza brands itself as the anti-establishment establishment. It likes to tout its edgy marketing and often veers into politics while it's in D.C. So it's got punk rock roots, it says. And Pizza poked fun at J.D. Vance's comments about childless cat ladies, offered free cat toys to customers who showed a photo of their cat. Jokes about Barry's drug issues did not land at all in a city where the mayor for life is still hugely popular, particularly among black Washingtonians.
Well, I think if I remember right, I remember one specific thing from that when his quote was "Bitch set me up." That was famous. And then that Rob Ford guy from Toronto got busted. And Marion came out and he goes, "Hey, man, crack's cool unless the government's setting you up."
Right. Yeah.
Holy cow, I haven't thought about that dude in forever.
It's been so long.
Oh, Marion. And then you had, what's his name, from General Motors, trying to buy Coke to fuel his DeLorean operation. Great movie with Sudeikis, by the way.
Well, they've doubled down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's been protests and vandalism after they've doubled down on it. So we'll see. They're demanding an apology, but they're like, nah, we're not going to give it to you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's a bold-ass campaign. I will give you that.
It's also, that's such an area, that's such a local thing. That's their mayor, their area, their pizza joint.
Right.
So it might be hard for us to understand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
He was beloved, though. I remember, no matter what he did, he was like the black Trump dude, man. Everybody loved that guy.
Right, yeah.
Because he come from the hood. But whatever, man. I don't know. There's
how much time needs to pass?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to. Where's the crossover from fun to okay? Whoa, back it up a minute. Right.
So there you go.
Yeah, all kinds of. Yeah, boy, that's a bold campaign.
Their marketing is something else. Dude.
I mean, we're talking about it.
Yeah.
As long as the pizza's good, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess the pizza's just got to be good. Sure. Crazy.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
Workman's relief for whatever the job throws at you, like THC products derived from legal hemp. These are legit delicious. Free shipping with products over $75. Order yours at workmansrelief.com for whatever the job throws at you.
Johnny and D, JJO.
This drunk guy that drove by Kamala Harris's motor.
I know.
Her motorcade in Milwaukee.
How did he not get shot?
This is turning into a conversation here, believe it or not.
I was like, man.
I was watching the video, and this dude driving the wrong way into Kamala Harris's motorcade. Oh, they were in Milwaukee.
It's crazy.
How did a 50 cal machine gun not pop up out of the lead?
I know.
Escalade and turn that thing into Swiss cheese.
And I love the dude's just like, I was just out having fun. I didn't know.
I was trying not to spill my brandy old fashioned.
And he literally had open intoxicants in the car.
I took a wrong left turn.
I was like, oh, for Christ's sake.
Heading the wrong way, passed within feet of Kamala Harris's motorcade. She wrapped up Monday, and the motorcade passed a car heading the wrong way, and it went past the whole motorcade.
Right.
And I thought, like, if a 50 cal machine gun didn't pop out, like a guy with the lead car was supposed to obliterate it by ramming it or something, you know?
Right.
And the guy's just cruising past. I'm like, whoa, how does that happen?
Had no idea he's going the wrong way in the interstate.
And she's not a potential president. She's the vice president.
Right.
I thought that would have been suicide.
Right. Like you're dead before you even know you're going the wrong way.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Sheriff's deputies trailing the motorcade stopped the vehicle, took the driver, 55-year-old Milwaukee man, into custody after he performed poorly on field sobriety tests.
You think?
I just wanted an autograph. I thought I'd take a shortcut. I get so busy at these campaign stops.
The dude wasn't like, this is weird. Nobody's out here.
Right. Where'd traffic go?
And how did he even get on there? Because they have it so blocked off.
All on-ramps are blocked off by 50 cal machine guns. He was headed home after a night out, had no idea he was driving the wrong way on the freeway. The man told deputies he didn't remember entering the freeway and didn't have any intention of hurting Harris or anybody connected with the campaign.
Yeah, he had no idea what he was doing.
No clue. Sheriff's office still waiting for the man's blood alcohol.
I'm sure it was 0.2 something.
The legal limit, of course, 0.08. Sheriff's office recommended prosecutors charge him as second-degree reckless. First offense operating. Man used an off-ramp to get onto the interstate.
Oh, good.
So he came on an off-ramp. So...
well, that explains.
That kind of explains it. Why would you be coming the wrong way on an off ramp? We just assume people would use the on ramp, so we didn't have all our access covered.
Of course,
we assume people follow the rules.
Jesus Christ!
Special Secret Service agent Joseph Ruth confirmed in an email that the interstate was closed. The man entered from an off-ramp.
Yeah, now the Secret Service is like, we underestimated how drunk these people are.
Right. The drunk guys know our soft spots. Sorry. Yeah. The drunks figured out.
We're going to have to block off the off-ramps now.
They figured out our weak spot. He said the agency could not...
They were like, in all of our years.
Yeah, they can't disclose details on how they operate and safety procedures. The incident, second involving a Harris campaign motorcade in Milwaukee in recent weeks. Press vans following Tim Walz's motorcade were rear-ended while traveling through the city in September. I think there's a cabal of people out there trying to take out all our candidates at once.
I think it's just dumb drivers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's less malicious, more stupidity.
Blackout driving, or what we call Tuesday in Wisconsin.
Literally Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
It is unbelievable that he drove that far, that long, and did not get a 50 cal right through the forehead.
And there was no...
because they tell you when somebody's in town in Madison, they will tell you they shoot and you have no rights.
Right.
You have zero rights or liability. Or they have no liability.
Right. It's...
Cross the street when Obama's coming down the road, yeah, your head is vaporized.
I'm like, don't even look. Don't even look. Well, and it's nuts. We were, when Kamala was in town here, we were going the other way when the motorcade was coming, or going back to the airport.
So you could see it on the other side? Yeah.
So, and we were coming into town to watch the rotation, the greatest band ever.
Oh.
At Garver Feed Mill. And it's, I mean, no matter who it is, it's cool to see the motorcade, you know?
Yeah, it's like when Air Force One comes in. You get a little goosebumpy.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
When you see it.
But the amount of cars that's in it.
Oh, yeah.
And
oh, yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
And I'm just picturing some dodo bird passing all of them on the other side. And he's not like,
well,
what?
is the philosophy get there as fast as you can without stopping? But you think
Right.
they would shoot and just keep rolling? I mean that,
and they would have had, because they were taking up the whole interstate.
if you don't think there's a
so they would have
guy,
had to scooch over.
if you don't think there's a guy in an Escalade with a rocket launcher, you're probably dead wrong.
I just can't. I can't believe they didn't shoot this.
And
dude.
there goes your Buick is a puff of smoke.
Right.
That's how I think it happens, from what I've heard. But no, there are literally, I think when you're at that level, there's 2 trucks with 50 cal turrets that pop up out of the
I don't know.
out of the Escalade.
Where were they?
That's a great question. It was dark. That could have been it. But Secret Service, ooh, I don't know. Let's have 6 old fashions go play chicken with Kamala Harris.
He didn't even know.
I know.
He didn't even friggin' know.
Yeah, what? Can I vote here? Stop. Can I vote for Kamala with Kamala? Can I just vote for her? Can we just
and
stop
I want to know the chaos in that car before he got on the interstate.
Right.
He wasn't like, why is everything blocked off? And then when he magically found an off ramp, Jesus Christ.
Well, I have to see what he's getting charged with.
Is this his first DUI? Did they say?
I mean, now you know Secret Service. You know, there's soft spots now. You wonder if people are. I mean, this guy does seem like a goober. That's a good. That's a fairly good. He's like Operation Goober. He's going to try to ram Kamala's. Yeah, I think we can let this one go.
Right.
This is not a kid on a rooftop.
No.
But anyways.
Yeah.
Ope.
Yeah. Let me just sneak right past you.
Right. Ope.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D. Nowhere but JJO.